How's it going, everybody? Ryan Kostrowski here. This is Fitness for Everyone. We're here for today's fitness tip of the day. And without further ado, let's just jump right into what we want to talk about today. All right, guys. So, did kind of a deep dive down Google and YouTube over the last couple of weeks, and I wanted to talk about the lat pull down specifically. Before we get into it, just a couple of things to bring up. If you happen to be stumbling across the show for the first time, I would sincerely appreciate anybody who hits the subscribe button or the thumbs up button. A lot of you who are probably watching this know me already, and that's how you're, kind of coming over here for the first time, catching this on my social media. These things help me more than you know it, so it is sincerely appreciated. A little bit about who I am. My name is Ryan Kostrowski. I live here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. 40-year-old father of two, licensed personal trainer, and you can email me for very fairly priced training sessions. Here's my email address, ryan.kostrowski@gmail.com. I'm offering a special introductory package right now. It's a 1-hour consultation and then 4 1-hour training sessions for only $50. The average cost of a personal trainer throughout the United States is anywhere from $40 to $70. So as you can see, it is just that, a special introductory package. And the whole goal of this show, guys, is I want to talk to average people looking to get into good shape, or people who have maybe looked beyond their health the last couple of years and really just wanted to get into decent shape, be able to move around with their kids, just be a little bit healthier overall. Not necessarily here to deal with elite athletes, because most of y'all pretty much know what you're doing already anyway, and that is not really who I am looking to work with specifically. And the deep dive I want to go down today is talking about the lat pull down. So as you can see by the images on the screen, this is probably an exercise most people have either done plenty of times in their life, depending on what your kind of workout history is, are familiar with because you've seen other people doing it at the gym. And if you're not, check out the images on the screen. You can see this machine at any gym that you go to. It's a very common workout to work, different areas of the back and the shoulders. And what I found that I have done, specifically personally, maybe a little bit wrong over the years, is done way too many lat pull downs behind the head as opposed to in front of them. All right, let's keep moving down the road. So what I found, and again, I really spent a deep dive going down the whole Google and YouTube machine, kind of checking this one out, because right away, when I found an expert talking about it, I realized maybe an issue that I had been having, because shoulder pain has always been the area for me after a good workout that I've felt the most issues. So this is why this one kind of piqued my interest. Doing it behind the head increases your chances for rotator cuff and pretty much neck and shoulder injury overall. Your arms are being rotated externally as far as they can go. Most of us, not everybody, but most of us, we already lack shoulder mobility. So this move contains a high injury risk to the neck and shoulders. And there's a bunch of other, exercises you can do for the neck and shoulders, specifically right there, the front lat pull down, that are going to be more advantageous for you as opposed to giving you a higher injury risk. Also, behind the head, you're doing less weight than a normal pull down, so there's really not a lot to gain with it. Now, like most things that you'll find in the fitness world, there doesn't seem to be an exact answer on this one. And the more you look into fitness and the more you look into weightlifting and other types of, cardio workouts and things like that, very rarely have I found 100% agreement across the fitness world. So this one, like every other, workout there is out there, does come with a little bit of a gray area. But after spending way more time than I care to admit, Googling and watching videos on this one, for my money, and again, seems to be a little bit of a gray area around the fitness community on this one. It doesn't seem to have enough positive effects to outweigh the negative effects. Anybody that I'm talking to out there who might be a little bit older, as I said, I'm 40 years old, and for people my age and older, one of the top causes for us to, kind of fall out of our workout routine and not get to the gym for a while and fall into bad habits, is pain and injury. For me specifically, and I know we're all a little bit different where we get our pain, whether it's the knees, the hips, the shoulders, or anything like that, lower back pain has been a continual problem I've had for years. One of the reasons I tried to drop about 30 pounds this year and get rid of any excess weight that I had before I wanted to start rebuilding myself back up was back issues were something that had been a perpetual issue of mine. And I really wanted to cut down any weight I was carrying in the front. So when you get these health issues, then you get out of your routine. And I know a lot of people who can tell me the same story, that due to injury or just general pain, they had to take a week or two off the gym. Well, a week or two turns into a couple of months really quickly, doesn't it? So trying to avoid things that can cause you pain and injury to me are a big thing, especially for people my age and older, maybe even a little bit younger. So I felt it as almost, and this is something that you'll find everywhere you go online, right? When I first saw a video breaking down the shoulder injuries that you can get by doing your lat pull downs this way, for about 10 seconds right there, it almost felt like I was being personally attacked because it was something that, for me, I had probably done wrong too many times over the year. Not to say that there's not health and muscular benefit from doing the lat pull down behind the head, but from the best of my knowledge, there doesn't seem to be any true gains that you get from it you can't get somewhere else without risking your injury or at the very, least discomfort and pain to yourself. So that's it for today, guys. I appreciate you all who clicked the thumbs up button, subscribe to the station if you're new to it. Good luck with your workouts, and I will talk to you guys again soon.